Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hey everybody, it's a Thursday. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Hope you're having a fantastic day. You having a good day?
Oh man, having a great day, and we're so glad you're here with us today because today you're going to learn something. If you live anywhere in this area, you can watch us. You're going to learn everything that's going on in the area.
That's right, but first we've got to learn about our weather.
Nice and sunny, just the way everybody was hoping as we get ready to gear up for CCMF. We're taking a live look here in Georgetown. Water's looking beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Just a few cumulus clouds there in the horizon. Those cumulus clouds will eventually organize into a sea breeze, which should begin to move on shore in about the next hour. We'll talk about that in a second. Right now, a look at these temperatures show that we are in the 80s. Keep in mind this time of the day, we tend to see the 90s, or we have been seeing the 90s around this time of the day for the past several days. So temperatures are a few degrees cooler as that cold front swept through early this morning around 5 to 7 a.m. Now that the cold front is to our south, we're once again getting that onshore flow. So the cold front completely gone, and now we're talking about this. That's that sea breeze front moving on shore over the next hour or so, and then showers and storms begin to fire up around the 2 to 3, even 4 o'clock hour, staying across the PD. If you're close to the 95 corridor, that's the location for the best chance of rain. Tomorrow morning, well, the sea breeze starting even earlier, 10 o'clock, and honestly, everybody has a shot at seeing those sea breeze showers and storms tomorrow. Today, primarily the PD. Tomorrow, everybody's got that shot, and then, yeah, we're going to keep the sea breeze going on our Saturday. Here's why. We've got a little bit of spin here in the northern Gulf of Mexico out towards Apalachee Bay. Now, this spin will eventually merge with the spin right off of Savannah's coastline, and this will once again keep that onshore flow coming from the Atlantic. So we will continue to add moisture to our atmosphere. 84 degrees along the beaches on our Saturday, 90 inland. The best chance of showers and storms on Saturday will actually be warmer and slightly drier on our Sunday. So if you're heading out to CCMF, today's the best day to do it. Just bottom line. Rain chances go up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but they aren't significant. It's just that sea breeze shower and storm chance, so they'll only last about 10 to 15 minutes. Of course, if you're going to CCMF, download the WPDE First Warning Weather app. You can get it in the Apple Store or Google Play. There you'll have an interactive radar and can track the storms along with wherever you are. Keep that sea breeze activity going through next week. Good news is temperatures become more seasonable along the beaches, slightly more above average across inland locations.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we got a great show lined up. But first off, we got to tell you a little bit of stuff that we talk about, birthdays and all these people. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about Spirit Night. Chick-fil-A sponsors Spirit Night for a lot of organizations. So tonight, the Lady Sharks basketball team, that is St. James High School. Right there, it is going to be from 5 to 7 p.m. My niece actually plays basketball. She'll be a senior next year. So go out and support them. Have some Chick-fil-A, bring the kids, and give to a really, really great cause.
Yes, sir. All right, now let's find out a little bit about this. Today, June 7th, and this is Junebug Day.
Junebug Day. This is also Freedom of the Press Day.
All right, looking at birthdays today, let's go back to 1940. There he is, Tom Jones, and the ladies just love this guy. He's 78 years old. Songs include It's Not Unusual, What's New Pussycat, and many more. He won a Grammy for Best New Artist in 1966, and his first group, Tommy Scott and the Senators.
All right, 1952, there he is, Liam Neeson, 66 years old, movies such as Schindler's List, The Grey and Taken, 1, 2, 3, and he trained as a boxer at an early age before getting into acting.
Okay, let's go here. 1988, Michael Cera, is that right?
Sure.
30 years old. Movies Superbad and Juno. He became interested in acting now. Listen to this. After watching Ghostbusters numerous times when he had chicken pox. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll
okay,
go with
today
that.
in history, I'll do the first one because the second one is about who?
Oh, the king, baby.
There we go. Elvis. 1955, the TV game show 64,000 Questions premiered.
All right, and they had a lot of problems with that. They gave away some of the answers in that show. They had to take it off.
Interesting.
1982, Elvis Presley's Graceland Mansion in Memphis, Tennessee, opened as a tourist attraction.
Have you ever been?
I've been.
Have
sure
you?
have.
I
Spent a whole
figured.
week there doing features. We sure did. Oh. All right, let's find out a little bit about today on the Know It All Department, where you learn something every day. Here's something interesting, a very interesting fact. Did you know it costs $75,560 to house a prisoner in California?
Oh.
And that's more than a year for someone to attend Harvard School.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a lot of money.
I'll just leave my opinions right
I'm going to leave
here.
mine there,
Yep.
too.
Good idea.
That's it from the Know It All Department today. We got a great show lined up.
Hey.
Stay with us. Yeah. What
You
happened?
going to do a little working out when we get back?
Working out? Yeah, I
Stay
can do it.
tuned. Check it out. Count to 10 for me.
Wait a little bit, honey.
Y'all
Just
going to
a
sit
little bit.
close,
Right
yeah?
there.
Yeah.
Up a little bit.
All right, the following is paid for by Pure Barre in Murrells Inlet. Talking about Pure Barre.
Yeah, you got
Tell
to
us what you
strengthen
know.
your body, empower your mind, and they can do all of that.
That's right. So, what do you know about Pure Barre? Anything?
Not a lot. I know it's just kind of a place to work out and get everything together.
All right,
I mean,
we're going to
that's-
find out a
that's what
little
I
more
need to
about
know.
what it really
that's
is
what I
about.
like.
We've got Kelsey and Olivia with us. Kelsey, first, tell us what is Pure Barre? A lot of their viewers probably are not familiar with it.
Yeah, so at Pure Barre, we offer 2 different types of classes. We have our classic Pure Barre option, which is a total body workout. It's about 50 minutes. We work everything from your arms, your abs, your thighs, your seat. And we also offer our Empower classes, which is more of our cardio-centric option, more traditional exercise movements, larger ranges of motion.
All right, let me ask you this. A person coming in, you don't throw them into something real heavy to start with. You work their way up to it. Is that right?
Well, the beauty of Pure Barre is
Yeah.
that we do not have class levels. As
Oh,
long as you can
wow.
hold on to the bar, you can do Pure Barre.
That's right.
So, it doesn't matter if it's your 1,000th class or first class, you can still be next to each other.
Right.
Both of you struggling and working hard and challenging your body to get stronger.
Yeah, but it's modified and it's at your, your own pace. Olivia, tell us about some of the pictures we're seeing right now. Pure Barre is obviously based off of the ballet bar. So we're talking balance, we're talking strength.
Right. So these pictures here is a class that is me teaching. This was a Saturday morning. We're all focused on the principle of time under tension. So that's where you're going to build and tone your muscles the most. So that is what Pure Barre is founded on. Other than that, the community that we have in Pure Barre is unreal. We have high schoolers and grandmothers who come together in one room, and that's something to connect and relate to. So that's the beauty of Pure Barre is the community.
Now you see a lot of, obviously, well, I've done barre for many years, but you've seen mostly women doing Pure Barre. Have you ever had any men come do it?
Yes, my
There you
brother
go.
has come, and he is a 6'2", 220 big football player. And he walked out and he said, "Okay, I have a lot of respect
there
for
you
you
go.
now."
Yeah, so he saw that it was actually a good workout.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. It is just as mentally challenging as physically challenging.
Absolutely. It's just a way to work
man.
the body in a different way. Now, where are you guys located and what are some of your class times?
We are located next to the Lowe's Foods on Highway 707 in Murrells Inlet. We offer classes every day at 5:30 a.m., 8:30 a.m., 9:30, usually 4:30, 5:30, and 6:30 at night. So we have about, I think, 30 class offerings each week.
Great.
We're
Wow.
open 7 days a week.
All right, now they can
There you
find
go.
out more information by going to where on your website?
Anywhere on our website, they'll have to find our specific location. What's
your website?
purebar.com.
There on the
That's real
screen. There you
simple.
go.
There it is. Yes.
Yep, and you can click on the Merle's Inlet location to find that. Both of you are obviously instructors there. How long have you been doing Pure Barre?
I have been doing Pure Barre for 10 years.
Okay.
I've been teaching for 2.
Okay.
Yep, so I've been in it for 2.5, teaching for 2.
All right.
So.
Well, thank you for being with us and exposing everyone to the world of Pure Barre, Cecil.
That's right. I know
Tomorrow
that.
morning,
And
5:30.
guys, you can be a part of this, not just for ladies. Check it out right there.
right.
All right. We got more coming up. Thanks, girls.
Thank you.
We'll be back in a moment. Grateful Dog.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. The 7th annual Grateful Dog Festival is set for Saturday, July the 28th, and guess who's with us?
That's right. We got Sam Rogers now. Let's see, they've done this 5 years, and y'all raised over how much money?
Well, actually, Cecil, we've done it 6 years. I've been on this show for the previous 5 years, but we've done it 6 years, and I would say we've raised well over $70,000 in those 6 years.
Wow, that is great.
Last year, we got almost $19,000.
All right, now tell them what the money goes to that y'all raised.
Well, we raised money for Florence, Darlington, and Marlboro County's Humane Societies, and like you said, this is number 7, presented by Woofers of Florence, by Vaping Masters of Florence and Hartsville, and by the Garden Law Firm with offices in Florence, Hartsville, Florence, Darlington, and Marion.
All right, well, that's great for them to sponsor. That way you can raise all the money. Now, these are some shots taken inside where all this happens.
Yeah, yeah. And
it's going to be held at, tell them where.
It's going to be at Southern Hops, the best place. That we couldn't come up with a more perfect venue for it. Southern Hops, July 28th. We kick it off around 11:30, and we go pretty much until.
Until. There's no cap. Tell us about some of the entertainment you've got out there.
Well, we've got 15 bands this year, and We are becoming bigger along the Grand Strand, and we're getting a lot of help. Our friends Oracle Blue and Cornbread,
Yeah, they were
two
on our
local
show.
bands. Oh yeah, they're two of our favorites. They'll be kicking off. Well, Cornbread's been there before, but Oracle Blue will be making their Grateful Dog debut.
Yeah, she was great. They were on our show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about, the Humane Societies. It takes a lot of money to run a Humane Society. People don't think about the supplies that are needed.
Right,
so this is
right.
kind of your mission.
Yeah, we look to offset some of the costs because a lot of these places aren't funded a lot by state or county or city
Sure.
governments, so they look to anything they can do to raise money. One thing I want to bring up, speaking of
Please.
getting bigger along the Grand Strand and bringing in more people from the Grand Strand, this year we've separated our bike run. We normally have a bike run on the same day as the event. We just ended a different spot. This year, it's the weekend after. It's August 4th. And it will be brought to you by Tom McGrath's Motorcycle Law Group from right here on the Grand Strand.
Well, how about that?
Yeah,
We'll
man.
get more on that and get you back on to talk a little bit
Yeah,
about that.
absolutely.
And
Look,
do
you brought
that.
us a sticker.
Yeah,
man.
I like these. Here we go. Look at there.
I'm putting
Yeah,
it on
I
your
don't know
car.
how well you can see them on camera, but they're pretty cool. And you can actually get me to send you one for $2.50. You
All
can
right.
hit us up at paypal.me/Grateful Dog Fest.
I love
All
it.
right, Sam, I appreciate you, brother. Always
Hey,
a pleasure.
thank you, man.
know
Thank
that.
you,
Yeah,
thank
good
you.
to
They
see
got a
you.
silent
Hey.
auction. They have all kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, man. It's
right.
a great event. Kid-friendly and dog-friendly.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks for
Thank
being
y'all.
with us. Stick around. We've got more coming up.
And welcome back to Carolina Company Live. All right, the Winner Auditorium in historical Georgetown, of course, has been around since the early 1900s.
That's right.
And now it's a place to hold events, nonprofit fundraisers, and, even house for school.
Yeah, even house.
Yeah.
Yeah, a school within it. We've got Michelle and Dedrick with us. Michelle, tell us first a little bit about the auditorium.
The auditorium is a 501c nonprofit and C3 nonprofit, and we have three goals: to preserve the building, the historic building itself, and to provide a resource for the community for rentals, for meetings and beauty pageants
Sure.
and recitals and that kind of thing.
Beautiful picture. Now, where is this located
This
down
is
there?
the Esdorn Room, and that's the auditorium itself. It's located at 1200 High Market Street
Yeah, it's
in
right on the corner.
Georgetown.
Yeah, beautiful.
Across from First Baptist. We are also beginning to produce our own shows. We've had the Long Bay Symphony Chamber music with us for a series of 4 concerts. We hope to repeat it next year. We've got plans in the work for a gospel series, plans for jazz.
Okay.
So our goal is to hopefully have the Winner Auditorium be to Georgetown what the Charleston Music Hall is to Charleston.
Yeah,
All right.
and these events nowadays can help raise money to support that.
Certainly.
Yes.
Certainly. That's our hope.
Tell us your
Yeah.
role at the auditorium.
I'm the managing director, so I see to the day-to-day operations, if you will, responding to the board with Michelle being the board chair.
Okay, now tell us a little bit about the school that is in Winner
Well,
Auditorium.
the Winner Auditorium is part of a co-op. There is a Coastal Eye Group.
Yes.
That's part of it. There's an optician there as well, and then the Georgetown School is on the second floor of our building. So we all are working together to preserve this historic building in Georgetown.
Now, do you have room for another business or another organization to come in?
At this point, probably not.
Not yet. That's good. That's good.
Because the school is growing and we're growing, and we're just really excited.
Yeah.
We're about to start a fundraising campaign that we're calling Winner 2020 that will allow us to raise seed money to bring groups from afar into the building to perform.
Right.
And we're just very excited about the possibilities.
How can people donate to that? What can they do to learn more about it?
We're going to be up on our Facebook page, Winner Auditorium, and also on our website, winnerauditorium.com.
It is right there.
And I will have to say, you know, our fundraiser we did for Empower Angels, this is where we held this. Dedrick was awesome. You guys were fantastic. It was beautiful, and everybody just loved that historic feel that you present. So thank you for that.
Teacher, you got a big road ahead, buddy. You can do it, though, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you both for being with us.
That's right. More information, check out winnerauditorium.com or go down and check out the building itself. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We always like to focus on people in the community who are making a difference. So a Marion County veteran, he's trying to raise money to buy a home for homeless veterans and for needy veterans.
That's right. Bryce Bird's with us now. He's got a GoFundMe campaign started up. He's hoping this is going to do it.
He needs your help.
Yeah. All right. Bryce, let's talk about it. Tell me why you wanted to do something like this.
Well, when I got involved in the VA hospital situation in Charleston,
right,
I got to know a lot of the vets there and started talking about where they lived. A lot of them in transitional homes.
Yeah.
And there are several vets in one room.
Wow.
I just think that's a disgrace, because and a lot of them say it's like a shelter. That morning you have to leave the property, come back that night.
So it's not like a home to them.
It's not a home.
And that is a disgrace. You know, they fight, they serve our country, and then they should have proper housing, regardless of their financial situation.
And now after Iraq and Afghanistan, there are more and more females coming into the homeless situation with children.
Wow.
And the U.S. government cannot can do it.
No.
There's approximately 48,000 homeless vets in the U.S. today.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
All right,
now
so you want to help. What do you
I
want
wanna
to do
help.
with these funds?
This is a nonprofit. The profits from housing the vets, working through ECHO, it's also here in Erie County. They get the vets that are homeless. Vets go to them, and then they try and find housing for them. Right.
Yeah.
And I will be registered with them. I will take a certain percent of the profits. I will manage the property and take a certain percent of the profit and try and buy a home at least in every county in South Carolina.
Wow.
That's
all right, now the
incredible.
GoFundMe. All right, let's talk now. What's the
Okay.
name? Where to find it when they say GoFundMe?
Okay, you can go on to my Facebook page, and it is posted all over my Facebook page,
Okay.
and that's Bryce, B-R-I-C-E, Bird, B-Y-R-D.
Okay.
All right, now the GoFundMe page is what?
You
How
put
do
it,
you
you
find
type
it?
in right there. It's up on the screen. Veterans Home Living.
That's what it's
Correct.
type. The GoFund, and then you can locate it and find
You
it
can
there.
locate it, correct.
Approximately how much money would one of these houses take,
lot
do you
of
think?
money.
Well, there are several homes in the market now in Marion,
Okay.
Dillon County, Marlboro County, Chesterfield, large homes that you can buy very reasonable.
Sure.
But then it's going to take funds to do some remodeling.
Of
Keep
course.
it up,
and
yeah.
to keep it up and manage the property
Right.
as well.
But
Okay.
You just started, a little over a month or so
Right.
ago, and you're working on it right now. So if you want to find out more about it to help, build this, you need to go to that GoFundMe
GoFundMe.
page
That's right.
there, Veterans Home Living.
That's right.
And
Type it in.
Bryce, we appreciate what you're doing, my friend.
Really,
Thank you.
really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, stick around. We'll be back.
What do you look for when you want something entertaining, informative, and lots of fun? Carolina and Company Live with Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. This show keeps you informed of everything happening along the Grand Strand, PD, and Borderville. Tired of watching the same old every day? Why not tune in to Carolina and Company Live, a show that's just plain fun.
Hollywood!
Weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
And welcome back. Thanks so much for being here today. We had a great time. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you'll be back tomorrow, because tomorrow is
Friday.
It's Friday.
It is Friday, and I hope your weekend is getting started, well,
That's right.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And if you're going to Country Music Festival, have a great time, and definitely be safe.
Be safe out there and stay cool. Drink a lot of water or whatever you want to drink. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.
Have a good day.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.